What's up, Instagram? It's your boy George, back at it again with another video. Hope everyone's doing good. I know it's been a while since I dropped something, but we're just trying to, get some stuff together, trying to put some more content together so we could start a YouTube channel. So I hope y'all show the same love that you guys are doing here. I really appreciate it. If you're watching this video, please leave a like, a comment. Tell me what you liked about it. Give me some feedback, because I just want to be able to try to get better and try to entertain you guys, because that's all what it really is at the end of the day. Trying to entertain my viewers, all the people that fuck with me. So it's like, I really appreciate y'all. Today's video is a little tripped out. If you're like me, man, I don't know about y'all, but me, I like to believe in the unknown. I believe in ghosts. I believe in aliens. I believe in stuff like that. I'm always intrigued by that stuff. I've always wanted to go to haunted places and visit and just see for myself, feel that energy for myself, because people say it's real, people say it's fake. I just wanted to go and see for myself, you know what I'm saying? And I always ask a bunch of people, do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe in this and that? And they've always told me I gotta see for myself. You know what I'm saying? Rightfully so, understandably, I was the same way, and I am still the same way. So recently, some of my coworkers, we've been talking about some of the haunted places that are here in El Paso. If you guys know, we got a bunch of haunted places here. The notable ones is like El Paso High. We got the Dos Soto Hotel. The one that I'm gonna talk about today is a Concordia cemetery that's located right in the middle of El Paso, right off the freeway going either to the east side of town or the west side or downtown. This cemetery is really historical, documented about paranormal activity and just crazy stuff happening in this area. I've heard a bunch of stories about this cemetery. I've seen it so many times passing by with my mom growing up in her car, looking out the passenger window, and I would see the cemetery and I would just think it was one of the creepiest places I've ever seen, and hearing stories about people going there, sneaking in at night or going on the ghost tours and stuff like that just really tripped me out, you know what I'm saying? Even got to the point where I started watching this YouTube channel of these guys called the Paranormal Files. I'm gonna, try to leave the link so you guys could check out their YouTube channel, because man, I had watched 2 of their little short videos that they made and I was intrigued. I fell into the wormhole. I wanted to just know more, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was so entertained. These guys did such a good job. Y'all gotta go check them out. First video that they did was about the Dos Soto Hotel, and they had full access to that place. They went up and down, even to the basement. They heard all the stories about people that had actually worked there and been around, or associated with that building all of these years. And it was just like really dope to hear about all of this stuff, especially since it's like in my backyard. It's in my city. Growing up, I would pass by the Dos Soto all the time and just never knew the crazy shit that it would happen in that fucking motel. And they did that, and then the second video that they did was the Concordia one, and that was the one that was really, tripped out to me, because I had never been to Concordia. I had never been around. I didn't even know how to enter the fucking graveyard and shit. It was just really interesting, watching that video, hearing some of the stories, hearing some of the famous people that are buried there. Some of the craziest shit has happened there. There was a murder there back in 1994. A dude was dragged by his truck or by a truck from some rival gang members. They eventually got out, beat the man to death, ran him over to make sure that he was dead. It was documented on the episode of Cops in 1994, and it was crazy. I had to go on YouTube, on the web and everything, to search for that. I was able to find it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna probably post a screenshot of the body, kind of maybe blurred, but the body and just the cemetery in the area, so there was a bunch of stories that they were telling about. One of them was that, the famous Miss Night Stalker Richard Ramirez was born and raised here in El Paso and ended up moving to Cali, and that's where he started doing all of his killings. Some people even think that he started killing here in El Paso. But when he was in high school, when he was growing up, one of his hangout spots was the Concordia cemetery. This dude was crazy. He would go there, try to do these rituals and sacrifice animals and things of that nature, and it was just like really tripped out, just to be able to like, damn, like that dude, like that was one of the places that he would go and sleep there and spend the night and everything, and like wasn't tripped out. You got to really be messed up in the mind to be comfortable in a place like that. You guys got to go check out that video. They do a bunch of stuff. They test with the motion balls and the speaker box, the spirit box or whatever. Go check it out, man. Go check it out. It's really dope. Shout out to those guys at Paranormal Files, the original channel. They out here, they're doing their thing. I'm gonna check out some more of their videos and everything, but that video, or those 2 videos, really hit home because it was at home, so like they was doing it at home. Like I said, I had never been to this place. Today at work, I was just like really thinking about it heavily, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like really intriguing to me, you know. I decided to pull up. I decided to pull up to the cemetery. Mind you, it was 12 o'clock midday, so it was really hot. Didn't really think it through, you know what I'm saying? I just said like, oh, it's on the way home. Let me just pass by. Let me see, you know, what's up, you know, because I didn't even know how to get into the cemetery. So I pulled up and I saw the entrance and I was like, you know what, like let's just walk in, like let's just go. I wanted to see, there's a grave of this man, one notorious gunslinger here in El Paso back in the 1800s. His name was John Wick Hardin. He has like a badass grave, all nice and everything, and then they have it behind bars. It was like an outlaw or something, you know what I'm saying? So even to his death, he's still behind bars. I wanted to go check that out, you know. So we walked up to the cemetery. I didn't really record or anything when I was walking up because I didn't know if I was able to even go and view. I didn't know if the place was open to the public. So when I was walking up, you can already off the bat, you just feel that weird energy, especially knowing like what, you know, hearing stories about that place. I was walking up already like fuck, you know what I'm saying, like regretting it. But we was there, I was already committed. I was trying to get at least some footage for y'all, at least some footage. I walked up and you know, I was greeted by one of the security guards. He told me that it was open to the public from 8 to 8. I was, you know, more than welcome to go around, and you know, he was trying to give me a little like, you know, history lesson, a tour guide, and you know, some of the graves that I should go see. He was mostly concerned that I was out there with like no hat or no like water or anything, you know what I'm saying? But like I was just out there to just, it was just supposed to be a quick visit. Because it was a quick visit. Nice gentleman, talked a little bit, and then, you know, I was on my way. I was feeling like so much different emotions, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to be scared, but I was also like intrigued and I wanted to know, you know. It is huge. There is a lot of fucking land. There is some places where like they don't even have graves yet, you know. So it was like the place was huge. I did want to go explore, but I just didn't want it to like overstay my welcome in a way, you know what I'm saying? So like I just went there to a few spots, went to the spot that Richard Ramirez hung out, and as soon as I fucking walked up there, it just gave me chills, you know, saying like knowing that a fucking crazy psychopath motherfucker that went down in history used to chill there. He thought it was like cool, you know what I'm saying? So either way, I was there. There's a little girl that was there. She was only, you know, alive for a day. Every single year on her birthday and on her anniversary, her parents, they go and, you know, they leave flowers and they leave teddy bears, and she's buried in an area where there's a bunch of other kids, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I even say it in the video, like I went there not because I wasn't scared or anything, like I just wanted to see it for myself. Like I went out there with like an educational purpose. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Just there for a little bit. It was cool experience, and you know, first time being there, and probably might be my last time, you know, but I don't know, like I wanted to go back. I felt like I didn't get enough footage. One of the crazy things was that I thought I had recorded way more. When I'm talking in the video, my camera cuts off, like my phone had just like shut off, and I didn't know because maybe it was too hot or I'm gonna show y'all the footage, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to give you a little backstory, a little intro. I really appreciate y'all. If y'all like this video, like, comment, and we out here, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be doing more of these videos. Let me know, man, and if there's stuff that I could do to, you know, make the videos better and stuff like that, I'm all ears, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all. We out here. It's again your boy George St. Patrick, back at it again. Much love to everybody, you know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all following y'all dreams too, and make sure y'all doing what y'all love to do. Cause we out here, you know what I'm saying?
What's up, guys? It's your boy George. I'm here in El Paso, Texas. We're walking through the Concordia Cemetery, one of the most famous and haunted cemeteries here in El Paso. Saw a little video about it, about the history here, and I've always heard a bunch of stories. You know, how creepy it is here and people sneaking in and all this type of shit. It's just fucking crazy. I had to come check it out, you know. I don't suggest that you come here unless you want to, unless you aren't afraid. I'm not gonna say that I'm not afraid or anything, but I just came here with the mindset of a historical purpose. It's pretty dope to be here, you know what I'm saying? A little creepy just from hearing the stories and stuff like that, but people come here all the time, you know, and it's just a cemetery at the end of the day. And I hope all these people, whether good or bad, hope they're at rest, you know what I'm saying? Some of them aren't. hearing some of the stories. I met the security guard. He said that it's opened up, to the public. Anybody could come 8 to 8. It's really hot, but I felt like this was probably the perfect time, for me to come out here. It's not that scary, and plus, if I do run into anybody, at least security or something will be here. But just looking around, it's scary, man. The reason why, what inspired me to come out here was a YouTube video of some guys. They had came to El Paso. They were, paranormal activity investigators, and they had came and did this in the Dos Soto Hotel downtown. And it was just pretty dope, man. I love, their film. It was pretty dope. It was really, educational, and inspired me to just come out here, man, and just see, from